what we want. Let me share my screen. And desktop. Yep. Can you see my screen?
Your email.
Well, yeah, I know. All right, so the first one that I'm gonna explain to you guys is JamBoard, which is basically, excuse me, included in the Google Suite package. So if your email is Gmail, like UCSB, or a traditional Gmail account, you will be able to find it in this Google Apps menu up here. And then you will have to scroll all the way down to Jamboard. If you do not see it in here, you may have to go to this option and find the tool right there. But it is totally free. There is no payment, even for the regular Gmail. It's totally free. So Jamboard is basically like a Canva, like a blank Canva with multiple pages. Actually, the couple point that we discussed at the Youth Summit a couple weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago, they were on a Jamboard. So the way you do it is you can create an empty Jamboard with the orange button down there, and then you can name it. So, and then you can share with whoever you guys want, and you can just make it like send an invitation to people to be owners or having editing permissions, or you can just change down here like a Google Doc, just the permission, whoever has access to it. So I'm just gonna make it more like anyone with the link can access it, and everyone who has the link, they can be viewers or they can be editors. So the idea is to foster some kind of collaboration in this scenario. So I'm just gonna make everyone an editor, and then I'll copy the link and I'll share in the Zoom chat. And where is the Zoom chat? Let me. Where is it?
It should be if you go to the top of your screen, the 3 dots on the right, click it, and then the
Oh,
chat pop up.
yeah, totally. I missed it. Thank you. There you go. So that will be the link, and then you guys, since I open it to whoever had the link, you might be able to edit every single page. So at the top center, you have like the pages. You can create multiple pages, and you can see in real time like Ali who's drawing in the page, and you can have this works perfectly all if you have an iPad. If you have an iPad, it's awesome because you can just like take your Apple Pencil and you can write down more nicely, but also like handwriting with your mouse. You can erase like a regular eraser. You can put sticky notes, and then you can just move it around. And let's see, can do all this. So it's a way to foster some kind of like collaboration, brainstorming. If you want to have like students doing mind mapping of reading they're doing their classes, or you want kids to bring like ideas of what they want to do, or discussing, they can enter images from their computer, so they can Google images, or if they have like on their own pictures, they can upload pictures to this um, um, Canva or page. You can have like shapes, pre-made shapes that you can put on the on the board, and then you can have text boxes regular. And there is the laser if you want to highlight something. When people see it, so you're not drawing, you're just like highlighting. Like I'm highlighting the arrows, and that could be a way if you want to point something out while brainstorming or sharing whatever the students created. And you can also assign like multiple pages. So if you had, let's say you have multiple groups, you can have group number 1. So this would be like for group number 2, and you can just label it. So group number 2, whenever they get into the whole project. So you don't have to create multiple Jamboard, just only one and just multiple pages. And group number 2, they might know that they will have to put everything in this slide, and so on. You can create multiple stick notes. And that would be like the way to allow like some kind of collaboration. So that's kind of like cool. because it's all in the same space. It's integrated with Google, with Gmail, which is nice because you don't need to go like to multiple like platforms and be juggling in between apps and tabs. So that's good. And also it's like limited, unlimited. I mean, people can just join this if they don't have any Gmail account. You can just like as I did, just whoever has the link can edit the Canva, the Jamboard, and they can just jump in and start contributing to the discussion. And then you can just like, whenever you're done, you can just um, get rid of the permissions so people cannot access or edit it anymore. They can just view it, so they won't like change the content of it, and you can just download it um, or share it, the URL on your LMS like Moodle or Canva, whatever Canvas, whatever LMS your university has. That could be a nice resource to share whatever they discussed during the discussion. So this is Jamboard, which is very like cool for, as I said, like brainstorming and ideas. Now the other tool that
Can I
I
ask a
wanted to,
question real quick,
oh,
John?
yeah, absolutely. Sorry, yeah.
Also, I want to say hi to Isaac. Isaac, thank you so much for joining us. Isaac is in West Africa somewhere. Am I correct, Isaac?
Yeah. Hello, Mara.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. I'm from Ghana.
Great. And are you in
West
Ghana
Africa.
right now?
No, right now I'm in Malta.
Oh, Malta. Okay, I do remember Tom saying that. So what time is it there in Malta?
Now it's 9:49 in the
Oh,
evening.
well, thank you for joining us. That's fantastic.
Well,
I just put something in the chat. John is showing us Jamboard, and so I put the link to the Jamboard so you can play in there also. Do you see the link in the chat?
yes, please.
Okay, I'll put it in there. Just great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was, and there's also, let me put the note stock here in the chat to you because we have notes on the other piece of software that that Ali talked about already, and we're just supposed to wrap up in about 10 minutes, but I'm glad that you could join us for a little bit. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
John, I have one question. The one thing that I wanted to do is comment on somebody else's sticky note. Like, is that, how can I, because when I click on it, like you can see I'm clicking on this is my idea, and I get like the 3 little dots, and I can edit it, duplicate it, delete it, or order it. But when I go to edit, like if you do that.
Yeah, I was gonna go to that point. So this is like, sadly, commenting is not an option, and so you can modify it. I can just like.
But you can't modify somebody else's, right?
Yeah,
That's one that you wrote.
I can
Yeah,
go
we all
into
can.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Three dots.
This is not mine. This one is not mine. I just edited.
That was me. And then John went in and added to it, but he could also erase what I have.
Yeah.
But most kids know Jamboard, so
But it's interesting. You can't when you're commenting, you can't hit return to like put your comments like in the next line down.
Yeah, exactly. So that would be a feature that we will have in Padlet, and I'm gonna show you that. Because Padlet is kind of similar. Padlet, let's say, is like similar idea, like sticky notes, brainstorming, multimedia. You can add videos as well in Padlet. But the main difference is that you cannot do hand drawing like the way it is in here. And you cannot have multiple pages. It's one big wall where you have like multiple sticky notes, and sticky notes can be multimedia. So that's the main difference between Padlet and Jamboard. And Padlet is somewhat private. I mean, it's private, but they have like a free version of it, and I'll tell you about it. I can jump into Padlet right now, so we have time to talk about it. So is there any other question about Jamboard?
No, but I like it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, and it's very simple. You think about it, it's very simple, but I think like for instructional purposes, it's very helpful. It's kind of like that whiteboard that Zoom offers, but I like it. I like to keep it separate from Zoom, so you can always have this like already recorded. And I think for Zoom, you need to download your whiteboard. I don't know if you can save it or not. So I don't know. I like this idea better, having this separate. And it's always nice to that you can have that in a tab in your web browser and work on it, and not depending on your Zoom platform.